Hi everybody, I think we're working properly today. I think we've got the camera working in the right place and hopefully the sound is right and everything is going to work as it should. Okay, we got a lot to cover today in our updates. But this is Graham coming from Cornwall with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of WeShare Abundance. And I'm also going to share some updates on Multiply Weezer. Okay, let's do the right thing and first of all check that we're live in Facebook. We share abundance publicly and it looks like we are. And are we going to get comments as well? We are indeed. How about that? And Dave Jackson has pushed us into second place in the top of the comments. Okay, I'll come back to those in a minute because first of all, we should do what we should always do and put God first. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless this community, that all its members' hearts may be filled with unconditional love. And through that love, they may find the joy of service. And through the joy of service, they may attract all the blessings in life from you that they need. Amen. Okay. Right. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Let's see who's here for a start. Dave and Russ and Philip, Nigeria. More from Nigeria. Morocco, hi there. USA, hello. India, hi there. Nigeria, more from Nigeria. Denmark, good to see people here from all over the world. It's a real blessing to have such a multinational, multiracial, multi-creedal, or whatever you would call that, community here, all living in harmony and sharing love. Netherlands and Werner, Netherlands as well, I think, aren't you, Werner? So more from Nigeria and Pakistan. Excuse me. Burundi. Hello there from Burundi. Jean-Claude Manirakiza, I hope. Okay. Right, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? First of all, the tickets are all up to date. So that's support. Tickets up to date. Withdrawals for WeShare, Multiply Weezer were all paid earlier on today, and withdrawals from WeShare Abundance will be going out this evening. And we got more. South Africa and Venezuela, hi. And Holland, hello there. More from Nigeria, more from India. Lovely to see you all. So we're pretty much on top of things. I've still not sorted out the new teams, and that'll get us into an even better situation in lots of areas, lots of ways. Development is ongoing with the WeShare Abundance new site, but Devyani will be pulled off that for some time tomorrow. Whether it'll take all day or not, I don't know, because I made a change this morning. I've been thinking about it for some time, thinking about the best way of doing things, and I decided to remove the minimum guaranteed minimum value of Weezer tokens in WeShare Abundance. The reason for this is we've just not been able to keep pace with it from the exchange. The market value has been so out of proportion. It's been a poor Is this meant that you've had poor results as members getting paid? You've been paid only a third of the market value, um, essentially, in tokens for your earnings. And while that's okay because you can spend them within the site, it's not ideal. And it's not ideal either to have people coming in at a 66% discount, because that affects the liquidity of the token. It doesn't help bring it up. The reason for the disparity was caused by a clerical error by myself in January, but I've been looking at it and thinking about it, and I think this would have happened anyway. And the clerical error has just highlighted it at an earlier time, and at a good time, because we're still in beta pre-launch. So we can make the adjustment now and go when we get into launch, we can be knowing exactly what we're doing and where we're going. It'll be a much fairer system for the members. But one thing that I realized is that people got paid based on the guaranteed minimum value last month, and that won't help them with staking or restaking pools and this sort of thing this month. And so I instructed Devyani to write a script and apply it as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow. That will treble everybody's Visa tokens that they were paid on the 1st of April. It'll treble them for this month, okay? Or from last month. In other words, if you got paid one token on the 1st of April, you're going to get another 2 tokens. So you will have a total of 3 tokens. And even if you were a lottery winner with $80,000 worth of tokens, you're going to get those trebled as well. What we do for one, we must do for all, always, and we must be fair and make sure that people aren't going to lose out. And so we couldn't go retrospective through February and January. It would have been impossible. But we can go retrospective on 1st of April. And so you're going to get a hike in the number of tokens you have in your Visa wallet, okay? It should resolve any issues that you have, and it will make the fact that we are operating on market value with the Visa tokens, it'll push us more towards that totally free market. We're not really in the totally free market still, because in We Share Abundance, where the tokens are given away free, it's free money, we only allow withdrawals to the extent of the tokens that can be sold. So you get paid your tokens and they're there for you for future use as the liquidity builds, and it's going to build faster with this move that we've made now. But what we do is we say, okay, you want to withdraw money, you would be selling your tokens on the exchange. The market value is, let's suppose it's $100. I think it's slightly over that at the moment. So if you wanted to withdraw $100, it would be 1 token. So you put 1 token up that you want to sell. And we do our best to sell all the tokens that we get at the market value. We don't intend to chase the market value down with tokens, flooding the market. So whatever we can sell at the market value, we get those funds in and we're able to pay as many people as possible. And the way we do that is by paying the smallest amounts first. And we pay everything that we can with the tokens we've been able to sell. And the tokens we're unable to sell at the end of the month go back into your wallet, and you can have another go next month where you can decide to hodl them, whatever. That is the situation, and that's why it's not a totally free market. If it was a totally free market, we'd have 20 odd thousand of you saying, yeah, I want to withdraw 5 tokens. We'd have 150,000 tokens or whatever it is on the exchange, and people only wanting to buy 100, and it would mean that the price came zooming down, and it would end up at 4, 5 cents, maybe 2 cents, maybe less than 1 cent, maybe 10 cents, in the way that other programs have crashed the value of their token. We've done very well in building the value of our token. We don't want to let that go. In fact, we will continue to build the value of the token, regardless of the fact that there is no guaranteed minimum value. And we can do that because we, as a community, sell the tokens that we can en bloc. So we're never fighting against one another. And the money we get in is distributed as fairly as we can do it, and that is to as many people as we possibly can, and that is the people that request the lowest amounts. And that will continue to happen until the liquidity is such that we are able to sell all the tokens anyway, and when that day comes, we will revert to paying you in Weezer tokens. When will that be? I don't know. It really depends very much on you, your efforts in sharing the love, sharing We Share Abundance with other people, with the changes that we're going to make in marketing, but also with other things that we're introducing, like additional products, and of course, the Multiply Weezer site. And you'll be saying to yourself and maybe to me, but they get paid in Weezer tokens, so that's going to drive the value down. The Multiply Weezer site is a totally different concept from We Share Abundance. It is not free money. It is money that comes in. If we get $10 in, $7 can be paid out, something like that, okay? So there is always that balance of higher demand than supply with a natural program like that, where it's based on transfer of money, paying commissions, withdrawing funds for admin, and so on and so forth. It's a natural balance. It means that there will always be a higher demand than the supply. We Share Abundance is wealth creation. It's totally different. We hand out tokens to you. Boom, boom, have some more token, have some more token. Like the early days of mining Bitcoin, when people were raking in Bitcoin. What could they do with them? Nothing. Because there was no market for Bitcoin, but they were amassing Bitcoin. They didn't know whether they were ever going to be worth anything. But in time, the people that did amass those tokens became millionaires and billionaires through those tokens. And that's what's going to happen in We Share Abundance. We will do our best to sell what we can for you when you want to make withdrawals from We Share Abundance. But the essence of We Share Abundance is in building those reserves for you, giving you hope for the future, for not just a better life, but a luxury lifestyle. Okay? Free of stress, free of worries, and you'll have learnt to do it through sharing love, recognizing the equality of everybody, because we are all beautiful creatures inside, no matter whether you look as ugly as I do or as beautiful as some of the other people that we have here. It doesn't matter. Inside, we're all exactly the same, and that's what links us together. And recognizing that, we share the love, we share the abundance, and we share it to people outside of our community as well as within our community. So that is what is happening, and that's why Devyani won't be on the new site development at the moment, and until that piece of code is written and implemented, and you get your extra tokens in your Weezer wallet. Okay, so that is that is what's happening, and that is what's going to happen. I said all the tickets were up to date. I've not got to the tickets that have been referred to me yet. I have been through the tickets that were referred to me in Multiply Weezer, but the general tickets that admin can't handle and this sort of thing I've not got to yet. And to avoid confusion on account closures, I am now going to require that people tell us that they've read and understood the rules and the terms for the withdrawals, because we get people complaining that I should have had more, or what happened this, and I wanted this and I didn't get that, and all the rest of it. And we always pay people by the rules to make sure that they don't lose. We're not here for people that close their account to come out with a big bundle of money. We're here to make sure that nobody loses, and the people that stay with us build that nest egg and become wealthy in the future. So that is what we're about with We Share Abundance, and that's where we are. Development goes on with the Multiply Weezer site. We are correcting one or two things, and nothing really that affects you as members. And we put in one or two things that'll help us when we put those support teams together, which I've not done yet. Thank you for all the forms you've submitted. They will be downloaded in the very near future, and you'll be contacted, and we'll set up the training and get you started. And you will feel that joy of service that the other members of our teams feel, and you will feel that happiness of working in a team where everybody is respectful to one another and helps one another. So that's coming in the near future. Multiply Weezer. I've added something that will also be added in the new We Share Abundance site, and that is a downline builder. And if you don't know what a downline builder is, it's something where we have programs in your back office that your sponsor has his links in, and you can opt to join those programs or not as you desire. But if you do, you put in your username, and then all your referrals see your link instead of your sponsor's link. If you don't join the program, then your sponsor's link will go to those people. There's one or two things that just need sorting out on that, but it is actually there. The links are not displayed on the site yet because there's one or two things I want to clear up with Rowit just to make sure that it's operating exactly the way that I want it to work. So that is that is something that we're adding as an extra in Multiply Weezer. It'll be an extra attraction to people, and it'll be an extra benefit for existing members. Okay, we've got the numbers to do, but I think basically I've covered things. That was quick, wasn't it? 20 past. Let me have a look at the comments, see if there's anything here that I need to address. We've got more from India. Patrick Pallinson says, I've been waiting for it to be removed, so it's good news. Yeah, it's something that has helped us, definitely helped us. It's helped us put the Weezer token where it is now in value. And but everything, we have to be flexible in life, and we have to look at things and be prepared to change things and make changes when they're required. Hi from Suriname. Hi there. Hi from Nigeria and from Nepal. Hi there. I want to be a part of We Share Abundance community. I want to serve for this community. Thank you, Tilak. Everybody here serves one another anyway, simply by logging in. That is a service to your fellow members. It starts to generate that gross national product, which is distributed on a monthly basis. Reading any messages that you get, even though the messaging system at the moment is rubbish. You may or may not get messages. You may or may not be able to send messages. But by reading those messages and paying attention to them, not just clicking them for the sake of saying, yeah, I've read it, pay attention to them. Somebody's taken the trouble to write it. They deserve the respect of you reading it. If it's of no interest, fine, just delete it. You may come across something that is of interest to you. Sanjoy likes the idea of removing it. South Africa, hi. Nigeria, what is the smallest amount that can be paid now? The smallest withdrawal amount, it's in there, it's in your withdrawals area. I think from memory it's 0.035 Visa. Okay, whatever that is. Somebody's answered it there. Okay, 0.035. Yeah, I was right. Okay. And we got Scotland in here in the form of Bonnie Jane Montgomery. Okay. Bonnie Lassie. I tried to explain my multiplier Weta won't give problems. Problems are always in people's minds. You can't explain a problem logically because problems don't really exist. There are only situations that exist. People convert them into problems. You mentioned a strategy a few days ago which was not revealed by you. It's for value to increase. Yeah, that strategy is still on and it will happen. In fact, when I mentioned it, I think the tokens were at 95 and they're over 100 now. It's not necessarily going to happen very quickly, but the tokens will increase. And given the opportunity, they will increase more rapidly. The strategy is in place and the tokens will increase. After removal of GMV money, some user is disturbed because they have no choice. If they pull buy, then they have zero balance for withdraw. That should be solved by the fact that we're going to triple their allocation, Syed. So I don't know why they're going to be upset by that. That should be solved without any problem. Hi from India. Hi. Yeah, the value yesterday shot up to about 150, but people don't like it up there. They prefer it lower down, so it's lower down at the moment, but it will go up. The withdrawal process will be exactly the same, Syed. I've explained it in quite a bit of detail earlier on in this. You can, if you've not listened to that, you missed it, go back and watch the replay. Crypto Dave in the house. Can we have PIF in Visa same way multiply Visa? No. Nigeria, hi. Jane Montgomery can't see now. She's blind drunk, that's what the problem is. Not at all. Okay, just a joke. Forgive me, Jane, okay? David Vanton, I just waved goodbye to my lottery winnings and nest egg. So sad to see the values just go up in smoke. The values haven't changed. The market value is what it is. And the market value will increase. You've not waved goodbye to anything, David. That's just poor understanding of the situation. Too many sherbets. Yeah, that's what I said, but I don't think it's true. Can I create multiple accounts on Multiply Weezer under my name? Yes, you can if you wish. Facebook scrolling up so fast I can't see. Yeah, it does that to me as well, Jane, sometimes. At the moment it's behaving, but I shouldn't have said that. It'll probably all disappear now. Okay, Deborah's in as well from where? I should know. Alabama? Alabama? No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Can I create multiple accounts on terms and conditions says otherwise. It shouldn't do. And in fact, I rewrote the terms and conditions today. So I don't know when you looked at it, Antonio, but if you check them again today, you should be clear. Nigeria. Yeah, pretty simple crypto. People don't like simple. People don't like to be happy. A lot of people they're only happy when they're miserable. Okay, stay away from them is my advice. They're negative energy. They'll drain you. Okay, stick around positive people that give out these positive vibrations, and you'll feel empowered. It's magic. Choose. You have the power of choice. Choose who you spend your time with. Yes, you do. You do have to log in and watch the login ad to get the rev share. Yeah, it's a bit breezy here as well, Jane. Probably not as much as up there, but it's been a cold wind as well, coming from the north, I think. If you've got a problem with things, you've got to put in a support ticket. It's nothing that we can do about it here in the live chat. Can answer basic general questions, but we can't solve specifics. It's just not possible to do it. Sanjoy says it will be likely to be implemented in future new site. No, PIF won't be implemented in the same way. We will have at some point the ability to transfer funds from internal wallet to internal wallet, but members must be KYC verified at level 2 to send and receive. And so you can't PIF somebody in that way because they can't be KYC verified if they've not staked a pool. So I want more nest egg. Yeah, they're still available and they're a great buy. They're still at $30 and the market value is over $100. So it's a good buy. Latvia, hi there. Good to see Latvia in. Abdul Fattah says, Dave Jackson should talk to me, please. Why, is he not talking to you? Are you not on speaking terms or something? Deborah, Southern Alabama. Is that what I said? I think I said, did I say Alabama? I think I did. I'm not sure. I've even forgotten what I said already. And no problem, Bartolovic. It's nice that you've read the terms. Most people don't even bother to read them. And they did say that multiple entries weren't allowed, but I did change it. So there you go. Ghana. Talking about Multiply Weezer in that multiple entries, not We Share Abundance. Charmaine, hi there. Charmaine from Morocco, is it? Charmaine, somewhere like that, I think. panic buy what others panic sell. Yeah, it's good advice. You buy when others are selling, and you sell when others are buying. Is the rule. But in the case of Weezer, I would hang on to them for a while yet, because you'll be able to sell them at a much higher price in 12 months, 2 years' time. They're going to be worth a lot of money. I know there are people now that have 1,000 tokens and more. I know there are some that have 10,000 tokens and more. Even at today's prices, 10,000 tokens is over $1 million. So we've got a lot of people that will become very, very wealthy. We have a good value now at $100. That value will increase. We have the ability to make sure that it increases. We will use that ability. What we really need to work on is the liquidity. And that's down to you guys. The more people that are sharing the love, sharing what we have here, talking about Weezer tokens, getting people to buy them for whatever reason, getting people into the Multiply Weezer site, all these things are going to help the liquidity. And as liquidity grows, it'll get to the point where it grows slowly, slowly, slowly. And then all of a sudden, it'll snowball. And when it snowballs, it'll not only explode the liquidity, but the price will mushroom as well. I spend most of my time talking to a crazy Scottish lady. All Scottish ladies are crazy. No, only joking. Pakistan. Are you replacing my lost value with additional tokens? You haven't got any lost value. The value is the market value. Once again, Elliot, can't answer that type of question here. It's not possible. Russ Cowley didn't get to do a live yesterday because I was on local radio. Were you giving him a song, Russ? Hey, sing along with Russ. Patrick says, yeah, he knows one person at the current market value is a millionaire in Weezer tokens. I know there are several at the current value. $20 or 30 minutes. That's a lot of songs. Do you do a medley? Get about 10 songs in 20 or 30 minutes. Okay. Without the MGV, will we still have a price adjustment bonus? Haven't thought about that. It probably wouldn't affect it anyway. To that extent, it would only be if there was a huge hike in the price. I don't see why we shouldn't, actually. I don't see why we shouldn't, Antonio. And it is already in the in the software. So I don't see any reason why we should take it out. I don't think you'll get very much from it, certainly in the next few months anyway. But But yeah, good point. Okay, we've got some numbers. I still don't understand the numbers of registrations, but the active member count is down 348 to 28,598. Hopefully, we'll get to a core active members number who understand what We Share Abundance is about, and we will build from there after the launch. There's a lot that we will be doing after the launch in marketing, and we will have the ability to very quickly grow. But I would like us to grow from people that understand what we're about. We did get a lot of people in that were attracted because there were some very high payments going out in the early days, due to the fact that we couldn't verify people for KYC, and so the number of requests that came in were very low. But it will be nice when we say, okay, this is our core members, people that understand what we're about, people that have that love in their heart for their fellow man, want to make the world a better place, embrace the mission that we're on, and accept the gifts when they come to them, and build that hope through the accumulation of tokens that they are allowed to do. And if we build there, we're building then on solid foundations instead of on the sand that perhaps we were building on previously. We're building now on rock. Okay, so that's the situation. We've got 28,598 on average now. We had a net 15 new Pool 1 stakes and a net 8 new elite members today. And I say net because I don't know what the registrations are, but I know that we're getting a lot of inactive members removed, and a lot of those will have been people that we had staked the pools, but weren't active in them. We had something approaching 20% of Pool 1 members that just weren't active. So a lot of those will be going. The number of Pool 6 members was much lower. I think it's around about 2% or 3%. But some of those will be going as well. And so these are net increases that I tell you. We have, what have we got? Oh, site rank. No, is that? What's this figure? Oh, I gave you the wrong numbers. I'm in the wrong column. We had 15 net Pool 1, new Pool 1, and 8 net new elites. I'm getting confused with my own systems now, and I ought to put headings on my column, I suppose. And then we have dropped 4 places in the site rankings. We are now globally ranked at 9,880, most popular visited site globally. That's down just 4 places on yesterday. And that's We Share Abundance site, and the Multiply Weezer site is up 1,610 places. We are now the 79,117 most visited site globally, and that is for Multiply Weezer site. And as that grows, of course, those numbers will come down, and there's no reason really why those 28,000 active members that we have in We Share Abundance shouldn't get into Multiply Weezer. And if they do that, the site rankings will equate. and then we'll grow exponentially from there. And of course, if those 28,000 active members did get into Multiply Weezer, then that would massively inflate the liquidity of the Weezer token. So you can do a bit of service there. Join it. It's only $3. I mean, $3. And and even ignoring the matrix, that's going to turn into $9. Okay. So those are your site rankings. The coin ranking was shown at $104.34. I'm getting into the light now. I haven't got my light on, and it's going a bit darker. And in the back office, it was shown at $107.79. So that is down slightly on yesterday, but it's up over 10% on the day before. So it's going in the right direction, the token, even now, and it will continue to improve. We are ranked 566, so that is down 7 places in the coin ranking as well. Volume down to $18,689. So that's all pretty steady and good. We have now 5,907 members registered in Multiply Weezer. So that's 6,000 roughly. And we've got 28,500 active members in We Share Abundance. Why? I don't know. Mind you, I've not been sending out many messages. I've just not made the time to do it. So I should get back into the routine of sending out more messages. And we have 2,314 pro members, and that is now 42.56%. So that percentage is gradually creeping up, and it's a very good percentage compared to most programs, I can assure you. That paid member ratio to free members is usually nowhere near 42%. You're lucky if you get to 25% in most cases, and it's often a lot less. And the bonus pool was standing at $2,797 when I checked not long before coming on. So those are your numbers, and those are your updates. Let's have a quick look, see if I can see anything here. Where are we? Just trying to scroll up and see. Yeah, I saw this. Will we still have a price adjustment? No. Guaranteed minimum value gone, lost value? No, not at all. Okay. Greetings from Nigeria, Ghana, New Zealand. Hi, Andrew. How long does one login ad last in Multiply Weezer? It uses 1 credit every time somebody views it. One thing I am going to do, I am going to increase the credits that you get in your ad packs. I think they're a little bit mean at the moment, so I am going to increase those credits. I'm not quite sure how high, and I'm not quite sure when, but they will be increased. But the login ad basically is something that is purchased. We give you just a sample to do when you're in Matrix 10, but it is an additional purchase. Uh, no, I'm good with paper normally, but I try and save space, so I've got no headings on the columns, so I have to remember what the columns are. Patrick. Yeah, it's 12 to 14 seconds that the ad displays for. I think it's 15 seconds, but by the time you're logged in, it's probably down to 12 seconds by the time you see it. And, but I think it's set at 15 seconds actually. But I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant uh, when you buy it, how what do you get? How many times is it displayed? I think I don't know. I might be wrong. Yeah, the token is going to appreciate drastically over time, Daniel. You're dead right. Well, if that's what it takes to get them to join Multiply Weezer, they're going to miss out, aren't they? Because we're not paying in Weezer, Diraj. So there you go. But it's their loss. They join Multiply Weezer. There's no withdrawal limits there, other than it's got to be $25. But you can withdraw $25 10 times a day if you want. I'd rather you didn't, and it would make sense for you to pile it all together because every withdrawal you make costs you $1. So if you did it in, $250 in 10 withdrawals, it's costing you $10. If you lump it into one in 250, it's only costing you $1. I mean, every credit that you have is one display of the login ad. So if you've got 100 credits, you'll get 100 displays. If you've got 10 credits, you'll get 10 displays. If you've got 1,000 credits, you'll get 1,000 displays. Login ads are very powerful, very, very powerful. No way we're going to start paying in Weezer, dear Raj. If they don't want to join Multiply Weezer, then that's okay. They can sit there and not make money. Okay, they'll still be accumulating money here long term, but if they want money fast now, it's up to them. Crypto Dave says he doesn't know how the matrix works. You don't need to know how it works. All you need to know is how to make your withdrawals, and you've managed to do that okay, Dave, so you know how that works. Why, if people request for withdrawal, then you on the time sell his request Weezer and paid them? Don't understand that. I'm sorry, Syed. How come Multiply Weezer isn't automatic withdrawal? At the moment, it's for security reasons. It's also not the easiest thing to set up, but from a security point of view, it's not desirable at present. But there's no big deal. I mean, we're paying all the withdrawals promptly. You don't have to wait that long. How the matrix works is explained in a video on the homepage of Multiply Weezer. Trinidad and Tobago, hi there. Can I send email at back office of We Share Abundance regarding Multiply With the website? Yeah, if your messaging system's working, you can send about whatever you want. Yeah, I always say 96 hours. I doubt it will ever take that long, but it stops people complaining after 10 hours. Stops some of them complaining anyway. Like I say, most people are happy, but some people are only happy when they're miserable and complaining. So you've got to make allowances for those people. Emails go out automatically. The system works. They're either not being found by the person that is receiving them, or they're being blocked by their email service. You put in a ticket. Netherlands. Okay. Okay, I think we've covered everything. I've answered all the questions that I can there. I don't think they'll show up in the chat thing here because, no, it just shows up as Facebook users. So I don't know whether there's any people. If there are people watching in YouTube or Twitch or whatever it's called, Twitch or Twatch or something like that, hi. And I'm sorry if you don't get to ask questions in the chat section. Facebook is the answer if you want to get involved in the chat, because we tend to catch most of them in there. And even if I don't answer them, there are people that are really knowledgeable in there that can help you. But I think we've covered everything. I see one cropped up here from a Facebook user, so I don't know who that is because it doesn't tell me in the Melon app. One of my referrals started We Share Abundance last month, and he earned $178, but now there are 45. Where's that gone? But now there are 45. The market value will have changed. It should be about a third. So I don't know why he's only got 45. Maybe he didn't get the full amount transferred in the first place, but anything he got transferred will be tripled. And I covered that earlier on, so there shouldn't be a problem with it. We don't need to put it in again. We're going to triple the payments that you got last month. Okay? I've covered it all. Watch the replay. Okay, that's it from me. God bless you all. Thanks for being here. It's exciting times ahead, and we are moving forward in lots and lots of ways. And tomorrow, hopefully, we should have that downline builder fully installed and in place. And I'll run through that with you, and that will also assist you in making more money. Okay, God bless you all.